And here's Full Sender now across the line, DRS open, and it's a 1 minute 21.844, fastest lap of the session so far. Apple comes across the line and beats that with a 1 minute 21.266. As we switch now, looking at Kian, is 6 minutes left in the session, and he's able to put himself into P3 for now, beating Full Sender. And behind him we see, I believe that's a Kick Sauber. And now we look at Spy Classic across the line, DRS open. Where will he come? He comes 12th so far. I think there's enough time for another lap. We see Slambert Gaming, I believe, right behind him. As we see, they both go onto that part of the circuit, coming off the circuit, sorry. And now we look, Full Sender coming through on his final lap now. Will he be able to beat his previous time? As we see, he opens his DRS, and yes, he's able to get into P2 for now. Not enough for P1 though. As we see Apple now coming across the line himself. Will he be able to improve on his previous time and secure his spot at the top of the grid? Yes, he will, with a 1 minute 21.013. And now Matty's going to come in P2, just 3/10 off of his teammate. So 1-2 from McLaren then. And now it's the 5 red lights, and it's lights out, and away they go for the Qatar Grand Prix. Romaine's not gotten off the line very well. I'm not sure what's happened there. I think he thinks it's the formation lap. As we see, everyone comes through turn 1. There's a little bit of contact there between Full Sender and the McLaren, I believe. And we see Apple is leading the gang. There's everyone behind. There's a major collision at the back there. Kian's dropping positions. As we look now, Matty's POV. So let's look at this then. Into turn 1. Ooh.
Jesus, man.
Full Sender just turns in on him. Illegal overtake there. Says now we get to see Kian just slams Full Sender out of the way. What the hell? Yeah, just unlucky, I guess. Minimal damage though. And now we look, it's the end of lap 1, sorry, and we see Kian making a move on Zidane there. I think that's slight contact there, banging the wheels. With Spy Classic right behind. And now we look at Big Salty Cracker. He's looking to make a move. Oh no, never mind. He makes a small mistake coming out of the last corner there. And we see Quintal spun out of the final corner. Small mistake. And that is Quintal then into the pits now, I believe, for wing repairs. As we see, yep, pulls in. Yes, new front wing. That's going to put his race in jeopardy. We also see Mark Moreno pulling into the pits, it looks like. And Full Sender in dead last at the moment. He's going to go up to P14 for now. But he is going to have to really push if he wants any points for today. I don't think a race win is possible. As we look, Mark Moreno is in the pits for a new front wing. Not sure how he got damage. But yeah, this is his last few races before he leaves Tier 1. As we look now, the battle between Mella and Matty, the Alpine and the McLaren, as Apple is sped off into the distance as he normally does. We see the Alpine is defending quite well, but Matty's on the attack. He's looking for every opening he can get right now. Coming through the last corner there, Big Soy Cracker picks up his first penalty of the day. First man on track to get a penalty as well. As we see, DRS is going to be opened, and are we going to see an overtake down the straight? We might do, yes. And Slambert Gaming also gets a 3-second penalty. Matty moves his way into P2, restoring the McLaren 1-2 for now. Very impressive stuff. And now we look, Zidane and Kian, and there's contact. Both drivers come off the track. That is really going to hurt Kian's race there, and Zidane, of course. Both drivers hurt by that. And now we look over Zidane versus his teammate. No, sorry, not his teammate. That's Spy Classic. He's fighting against T4 Big Soy Cracker. Gets another penalty. No, 10-second penalty. And we look now. Matty is going to get past Mella again on the straight. It just seems like Mella's quicker overall through the rest of the track, but Matty's able to utilise DRS to get back past every time. This battle has been going on for ages now. As we look at the end of lap 8, again, the similar situation plays before you, as we see Matty opens up his DRS and just moves straight on by from Mella into P2 again. This is a quite intense battle, as we see before you. We look over now, it's lap 10, Adrian versus Kauba into turn 1 there. We have, I think that's Zidane in the distance behind. Adrian is defending the position quite well. Full Sender picks up his penalty of the day now. A lot of people are picking up penalties. It seems like Big Toy Cracker started a chain reaction, though he had to DNF due to an oil leak in his car, unfortunately. Slambert had tyre problems, he couldn't stay. As we see now, Mella comes into the pits, making sure not to speed on his entry. So Matty is going to come into P2. Zidane also pulls into the pit lane, and so does Adrian. Everyone's going in now. Let's see what tyres they want to go on to, maybe. As we see the teammates of these two are going to overtake them, of course. Spy and I think that's Star Lion. Yes, that is Star Lion. Overtake them. And now we look here, Full Sender versus Quintal. Quintal's going to go around the outside this time around instead of the inside. Full Sender has the inside line, so he's going to take back the position temporarily. Slight wheel banging there, coming through the next corner, and I believe there's contact there. Quintal goes ghosted for a sec, and I think, Full Sender takes the position. And now we look, Apple is into the pits, first stop of the day, and maybe his only stop. He might be running on a one-stop strategy as he switches from the mediums onto the hard compound tyre. As we also see Kian stops for some reason right at the pit entry. I believe Calvin might have brake checked him, but into the pit lane he goes. And let's see what tyres these guys go on to. So I think Kian's on hards right now. He's going from hards onto mediums, unless I'm just colourblind and I can't see properly. But there's Calbert exiting. No, sorry, they're going on to hard compound tyres. I'm just colourblind. As we go into the next corner, there's Wizard of Oz now fighting Quintal for 12th place. Quite pretty minimal battle, not really much going on. Quintal's going to fight back for the position. As we see, Wizard of Oz is getting the inside line, and he's taking the position, but Quintal is going to fight back now, using his battery up on the straight, then into the next corner. Slight banging of wheels, maybe front wing damage for Wizard, not sure. I think, Wizard does have damage from that, actually, so that is going to affect his race now, unfortunately, as we watch the two going on by. And I believe that's Wizard with the position now, but he does have damage, so he's going to have to be wary of that. And he runs wide. Quintal might have the advantage in the end, as we watch the drivers going through. Starline picks up a penalty, and now we are looking back at Matty and Mella. Matty locks up there. Mella's going to take the line there. He's going to try and get past both drivers on the hard compound tyre. And it looks like Matty's defending pretty well at the moment, but Mella is going to be looking for a way through whenever he can. We see Quintal has retired from the session. Not sure what the reasoning for that is, but it must be valid. As we see, Adrian picks up a penalty there, coming through the last few corners now. Mella also picks up a penalty. That's going to change everything. As we watch now, Mella's going to get past, but he does have a penalty now. That changes everything. It's just like back in Britain, with Full Sender getting a penalty. As we see now, Apple is going to come across the line, fastest lap of the race so far. Matty has also picked up a penalty, unfortunately, so both drivers are still in contention. As we see Apple now coming through the last corner, he's back on top again after a few races away and a poor race in Belgium. He takes the checkered flag and wins at Qatar. And we see behind him, Romain is going to come home P11 again, unfortunately. As we see, Wizard of Oz also finishes due to being lapped. And Matty is going to come home for the first time on the podium and the first time racing in DRZ. Same thing for Mella. Two new rookie drivers are on the podium. And Zidane back again after a few races away. He's going to pick up a podium once more. He's going to pick up P4. An impressive display. And then Adrian, a rookie driver, comes home for P5. He's putting Williams back where they need to be. Calber comes home P6 and Keen P7, right behind each other. The entire race they've been fighting. Starline now comes home for P8. And Full Sender only managing P9. Hey everyone, Daikon here. Just wanted to add this at the end of the video to remind you all to like and subscribe to see more of the content on the channel. We are starting to expand and get more and more stuff out there. The uploads are becoming more and more frequent, more quicker as well. We are starting to blast more content out there as soon as possible. Anyway, plug over basically. Just wanted to add that in. I'll keep this quick. Another announcement I want to make. I'm making a video this week or next week, sorry, at the time I'm recording this, on how you begin your own F1 league. Just wanted to add that in. Check out the video when it's uploaded. Keep your notifications on, of course, and I'll catch you later.